Never be dull. The advice comes from the great film director Frank Capra, and it's quoted in this excellent feature documentary about Australia's ace film editor, Jill Bilcock, Dancing the Invisible. Bilcock, who's edited some of this country's most important and admired films in recent years, is one of those behind-the-scenes heroes of the industry whose achievements and creative input are probably not very obvious to the average filmgoer, but whose talent and dedication are admired by just about everyone in the business. One of the most telling comments made about her in Axel Grigor's intimate documentary is, "She's not going to allow you to be self-indulgent." And when it comes to the world of the cinema, that's a pretty important attribute. At the age of 15, Jill Stevenson enrolled in Swinburne College in Melbourne, where, she says, "There was not much study, but I had a really good time." After Swinburne, she found work at Film House, the Melbourne-based producer of TV advertisements at a time when, though there was virtually no Australian film industry, the government of the day mandated that all TV commercials must be locally produced. Fred Skepsey and his colleagues cut their cinematic teeth on these commercials before launching into features with The Devil's Playground in 1976. And Bilcock learned her editing skills in this cooperative hothouse environment. Back in Australia, she started cutting feature films. Richard Lowenstein's Strikebound and Dogs in Space, Skepsey's intricately structured Evil Angels, Sitch's The Dish, Kokinos's provocatively dazzling Head On, Stender's heartwarming Red Dog. We learn that it was Bilcock who managed to edit the endearing close-ups of the film's canine star to maximum effect. Morehouse's The Dressmaker and the Baz Luhrmann films, Strictly Ballroom, Romeo and Juliet, and Moulin Rouge. One of the most fascinating revelations in the documentary is the fact that a pilot of Romeo and Juliet was shot with leading actor Leonardo DiCaprio in Sydney on video and edited by Bilcock in a way that assured the studio suits at 20th Century Fox that this modern take on Shakespeare would make a viable movie. Bilcock's cutting of the dance sequences in Strictly Ballroom and Moulin Rouge were essential to the success of those two classic movies. Overseas, she edited the Sam Mendes-directed drama Road to Perdition and Shekhar Kapoor's Elizabeth. The most important thing, she says, is to establish the style of the film, and this she's always achieved to perfection. You've got to cut the bogus and deliver an emotional outcome, she adds, all of which may seem obvious, but it takes a craftsman of Bilcock's talent to achieve it. This informative and extremely entertaining tribute to a consummate perfectionist makes rewarding viewing for anyone interested in the art of the cinema. Strongly recommended, 4 stars.